Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing slash review of the latest Ichiban Kuji lottery, which is the strong chains. As you can see here on the table, we got prizes A through D, with the last prize being Krillin and Kid Gohan. So, let me talk a little bit about this first. I was really excited for this line to come out, and I'm sure a lot of other people were as well. I've been getting a lot of messages for, for the whole line, specifically some characters more than others, but I think that there is a pretty good following for this line right here. I think one of the reasons why is because there's a couple of key characters from the old school Dragon Ball that have not really been highlighted recently. One of those being Krillin, and the other one being Master Roshi. And what's good about this line is that Master Roshi actually has 3 different heads, and he is dressed up in his Jackie Chun outfit from the original Dragon Ball. But I'll show you guys that later. So what we're gonna do is just like before, we're gonna unbox them, show you guys the figures, line them up, and then we'll take a closer look at all of them so that you guys can see the detail and how badass these figures are. This Strong Chains line was released on August 8th. Like I said, with 4 main figures, with and of course a last prize that will more than likely not get an overseas release. So you guys are not gonna want to miss this one. All right, so we'll take a closer look at him. Well, let me take off the so a lot of you guys always ask if they can stand up without the stand, without the foot stand. So there you go. You can. My table's a little bit weird, but I mean he can stand up pretty well without the foot stand. But we'll put them on there anyways. It's actually pretty tight. I don't mind foot stands. I just don't like the ones that come off really easily and then they sit there and either wobble or just fall over. But anyways, so Jackie Chun, he's a pretty well-made figure. I just like that there really is a lot of detail. Jackie Chun, obviously he's kind of an older man, so you check out his wrinkles in his face, the detail, and the age in his hands and skin. And then there's kind of like a slight, I don't know what's the word for it, like heathering with his outfit. It goes from, you know, gray to dark gray to kind of like black, but it's really nice. And this is just the first head. So the bottom of them here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. He's like a little bit of adhesive right there, but he's a good weight. It's not huge, but I think the most important part is his pose, because it's his infamous pose in the Tenkaichi tournament. So what we'll do is take off his head. put on the other ones. There you go. And take a look at that. The shades on. So he's more of a turtle hermit look here. And he's also got good detail. One thing that I did notice, and I saw this originally with somebody's Krillin, is the line on his bald head. You can see it pretty closely or clearly. It's not, I mean, it's not terrible, it's not a deal breaker, but you know, it's just really visible. But it's all right. I'll take this head off. Put the other one on, the last one. There you go. And then you got the angry yelling face. And this one, I think, may have the most detail out of all of them. But there's that line again. But yeah, it's not bad, man. It's a good figure. So we'll take this off, and I'm gonna put old Jackie Chun on here because I like him portraying the character that his uniform is portraying. So cool. All right, so let's measure him. So there we go. So he's about 6 inches. It's decent, and you know, he is kind of crouching, so it's not bad. And now we'll move on to the next one. Krillin, my guy. All right, so if you notice, Krillin is actually in both of them. He has his own figure, and he also has a part in the last prize with Gohan. Honestly, I had half the mind to just get rid of this one, sell it to somebody that wants him, because I don't know if there's really any reason to have two Krillins. But honestly, what I wish they would have done is, I wish they would have kept Krillin with Gohan for the last prize and made another character for the single Krillin by itself. Maybe even Piccolo, right? But if I say Piccolo, then honestly, what would make more sense would be that the last prize be Piccolo and Gohan, given the history, and then, you know, Krillin could stay by himself in this single B prize, and then the last prize would be Piccolo and Gohan. Just my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I just think it's logical. But either way, I'm still happy. I was able to get a full set. I got it a while back, but I apologize that I took so long to do this. Anyways, let's get to it. Front of the box. In the back. One thing that I did notice is usually the last prize is the one that doesn't have the toy sticker, but none of these have the toy sticker. Like none of the prizes at all. Not even the minis. Nope. Actually, let's see. Yeah, none of them have a sticker. And the minis, it has a toy imprint on it, but it's not necessarily a sticker. It's actually printed on the box. Interesting. Okay. Either way. Alright, so there he is. Oh man, Krillin. Let's take a look at him. Take his stand off. As you can see, stands perfectly fine without his base. We'll flip him around. It's got the nice design on his back. So, here you go. He's got his little mean mug going. The 6 dots on his forehead. You know what? I actually wish they would make a Krillin that has hair. It looks kind of funky, but I think it would be pretty cool. There's that line on his head that I was talking about. You can see that. He's he's got good detail in his muscles. Oh, strongest human on earth. Got his symbols nice and clean. And yeah, his pants got some pretty good detail. It's pretty simple. Balled up fists. The bottom of his feet. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. Okay, well, so what I'm trying to do actually is look for a stamp. There it is. So what I was told was these stamps were gonna be like a lot more hidden, which is pretty cool. So there's his right there. I didn't even really notice Roshi's, but his is supposed to be on his clothes as well. But yeah, there's Krillin. I mean, he's pretty badass, but there's not really much to him. But it's a nice figure, and I'm just glad that they did one for him, because I don't think Krillin was really getting any love. So we'll measure him up, and he's almost at 7 inches, about 6 3/4. So that's not bad. You know, granted, he's probably one of the smallest characters on the show, so it's not bad. All right, so next. So this one, guys, everybody's been asking about this guy, and I get it. It's Vegeta. I think him and Goku are actually equally nice, but one thing that you guys have also probably noticed is that the Vegeta and the Goku are very similar to the Memories Kuji that came out a while back. So the pose is exactly the same. The only difference that I noticed is the hair color, obviously, and the positioning of his eyes. He's actually looking up instead of looking sideways at you here with his arms crossed. I don't have memories Vegeta. I have a memories Goku. So when we pull the Goku out, maybe I'll throw them up here and compare them so that you guys can see it. Alright guys, so as you can see, he's standing up by himself. Doesn't need to stand. Table's kind of weird, so he wobbles a bit, but on a flat table, I'm sure he'd be nice. And there he is with his stand. Alright. So, here you go. There's his face. Like I said, with the eyes, they're looking up. Well, to the left and up. And the pose, arms crossed. A typical Vegeta pose. All stubborn, angry, if you will. But his hair's solid. I will say that I like Vegeta and Trunks. They both got some really nice hair. But anyways, so his outfit, the blue, it's got some pretty good shading on it. Some dark areas, some light areas, but there's really good shading in the transition of his muscle tone. His armor's good, and the paint on his armor's good. It's flat. It's a nice flat color. I think it fits in pretty well. Let me see. The muscle tone in his legs is nice. They didn't overdo it. And he's got some nice blending and shading in his boots as well. Got kind of that bluish haze on it. Bottom of his boots. And for Vegeta, the stamp is typically, where is it? There he is. Right there. So it's on his right boot. Let me flip him over. You see it? Okay, there it is. So it's right there. But yeah, Vegeta, this boy's bad. So it's a nice figure right there. So we'll measure him. And it looks like he comes up to about 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches high. Pretty good. He's always shorter than Goku though. Alright folks, check him out. Son Goku. He stands without his base very nicely. Spin him around. face. Stands pretty well. But I'll take it off like this. So, there's his face, there's his look. Like I said, it's similar to the memories, except for the eyes and the hair and a little bit of the paint, but it's still nice. Nice detail in the hair. Good shading in the muscles. Same thing with the pants. Actually a little shinier than normal. Good shading in the pants. There's the signature Goku boots. And the bottom. And with this one, the stamp is right here on his left boot. So there he is. And what I'll do is, here, I'll put him on the table. Put him on the stand. And like I was saying earlier, there we go. This is the Memories Son Goku. You see the similarities. This Memories, he is actually kind of looking up here. Head tilted down just a little bit. And the strong chains, his head's kind of tilted to the side and looking to the side. His hair is in a different shape and a different color, but as you can see, his pose is virtually identical. Don't sue me, Bruce Buffer. That's yours, not mine. So there that is. But nonetheless, both figures are fire. All right, so let's measure this bad boy before we do the last prize. And Goku is 10.5. So about an inch taller than Vegeta. Last but not least, Krillin and Gohan. So this is the front of the box. Here's the back. Krillin on one side, Gohan on the other. Last prize. You guys better get this while you can. No overseas release. All right, and here they are, standing where out their stands. We'll start with Krillin. What I like about this Krillin, I'm actually glad they at least gave him a different pose than the prize B. But yeah, his face is different. He doesn't have his mouth open. He's not showing his teeth. He just has a nice little smirk on his face, kind of Vegeta-esque type of smirk. But there's that line again on his head that I was talking about. But the painting on the paint on this one is basically the same as the Prize B. He definitely has a different pose, but we'll spin him around just for the sake of it. And yeah, his outfit, the paint is basically the same. The shoes, the bottom, and with this one, the stamp is right there on his pants. If you can see that, hope you can see it. So we'll put him down. Pick up Gohan, Kid Gohan, and you know, this is the cute version of Gohan. He's got the little bowl haircut, happy-go-lucky kind of face, with his traditional outfit. But the detail in his hair is pretty simple. He's got that little bowl undercut. He's obviously he's a kid, so not really any muscle tone yet. But the paint's good. He's actually kind of shiny. That's a plus. And his little brown boots there. The bottom. And the stamp is right there. You can see that. So yeah, that's Krillin and Gohan. Last prize. This is the one that you guys want. What I want to do though is I'm gonna take the Prize B Krillin, put them up next to him, and just make sure they're basically the same height, which it looks like they are, but there you go. At least you guys can see them both side by side and kind of decide which one you guys like better. And if you want, you can even mix and match, put those two together. Pretty cool. But yeah, I think that one matches better. So to measure them, the Krillin, same thing, about 6.5, 7 inches, about 7, 6.5, 7, 6 3/4, maybe. And then Gohan's gonna be about 4.5 to 4 3/4 of an inch. So he's small, but he's like, it's like the size of those minifigures that comes with it. But I think that's the point. So let's do this. Well, there you have it. The full Ichiban Kuji Strong Chains line. Today we did a review / unboxing on all of these bad boys. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please let me know. Put the comments down at the bottom. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. Hit like and subscribe. Invite your friends. And if there's anything that I can do better, please let me know. I've got some nice constructive criticism in the past. If you have anything that you guys want to see, let me know as well. I got a couple things lined up for you guys that I think that you'll really enjoy. And if it's something that you want to specifically see, just let me know. If I don't have it, I'll go out and look for it. If I do have it, I got a couple things that I haven't unboxed yet. So if I have already unboxed it, we can still do a review on it. But thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you very much. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Zoltan, Smash Mob out.